Now, the problem is, the fucking Primavera doesn't want to avoid it. If one side wants to start a fucking war and the other doesn't, it's just going to be one-sided aggression. We can only avoid a few by proving the GDS was framed. But there's still no evidence that would let us do that. There's no evidence in the world, bar a fucking recording of him laughing at Richard, being like, God, he's such a fucking moron. Oh my God, because he has to attack his pride at this point. Because he's so fucking stupid. Even then, he'd probably think it's fake. Oh no, we should probably tell him too. What is it? There is no evidence, but there is a person who could possibly provide testimony that would clear us. Well, Butler. Is that? The former man in charge of maintaining local public order, Captain Philip Butler. But the thing is, he can't. He's fucked. He's literally in a cage. A fucking Iron Maiden style cage. With the appointment of Major Cabaraya, Captain Butler had been effectively kicked out of his position. Captain Butler was a man with plenty of dark secrets. The Major probably had some dirt on him. By now, he hasn't been treated like a cat. He wasn't being treated like a cat with a bell on its neck, but rather a chicken in a cage. Jalon discovered that the captain was practically under house arrest on the 4th floor of the Occupying Forces HQ's western building. That floor was off limits to everyone not involved with the anti-organized crime team. They knew that he was under observation 24 hours a day, treated like a little more than a prisoner of war. Captain Butler probably knows too much. About the truth of the crime? Of course. That and dude's past. Probably. According to Jalon's investigations, the captain has been resisting, but he doesn't seem to be obedient. Has given up resisting. I'm sure he would give evidence against Gabriel Cabaraya's conspiracy. I've heard the captain and consigliere go way back. They should trust each other. Exactly. If Captain Butler gives evidence about the conspiracy, our name will be cleared. I unironically do not believe it. I do not believe there is a situation where, no matter what Butler does, even if he goes in private with Richard, one-on-one convo, I don't know if he'd even listen to him. That's how fucking moronic Richard is being right now. And Keith for sure won't. Holy fuck. Keith has to die. There's no bringing him back. He's gone. The cliff is like 8 miles up. He's on the ground, running away from it. Well, crawling away from it. His legs are broken. It's a cliff. All we need to clear your names is to get the captain and the consigliere together and start them talking. Alan, if it were that simple, we wouldn't be in such a fix. No shit. Don't be mad, Jalon, but Alan's way is the only one. While Butler has been held in the Occupying Forces HQ building, he's had a few chances to go outside, and practically none recently. However, if we wait prudently for an opportunity, I don't think we've got time to be that relaxed. Why do you think that? You vaguely picked up on it yourself, haven't you? Or maybe you don't understand, particularly because you're a man who can stay calm and look at the big picture, even after losing a sister. I can't believe I'm vibing with Lee more than Richard. But I vibe with Alan and Leo. God tiers more. Please don't take this the wrong way, but you should understand what I'm trying to say. If the 1-year anniversary of Yuki's death is drawing near, then so is the 1-year anniversary of Stella's death. Yeah. Even I feel my chest getting torn apart as that time approaches. I can't imagine how the consigliere feels after losing both Stella and Yuji. If I had to deal with that unbearable feeling for 2 people instead of 1, Alan, you'd still be fine. You're a god. You're a king. King Alan! Pull it together, man. It's likely that Primavera will move very soon. They knew that the incident where Yuki was shot was a put-up job by Primavera. That incident had occurred the day before Stella and Yuji's public funeral. For the Japanese as well, the 1-year anniversary of a death is an important event in the memory of the dead. It would be hardly strange if Richard's vengefulness had been amplified to the point of bursting. Killing Yuki is not bursting, apparently. If making Captain Butler testify is the only way to clear your name, then we don't have time to prudently wait for an opportunity. I feel the same, but what will we do? There's only one thing we can do. On the 4th floor of the western building at the occupying forces HQ. The prince will save the princess trapped in the tower. You have courage, but how would you do it? I know that the GDS can get involved. You can't risk sparking trouble with the US military if something goes wrong. But I'm not part of the GDS. I may be like family, but I don't wear the crest of the dragon. You are a dragon. Even though the little flames right here. Oh my, you could make a design with the dragon right there. If I'm alone, then even if I do happen to screw up, I just have to bite my tongue off. Oh. Lee, no, brother. I didn't come back to C-23 to play. Very soon, something will happen that Yuki would never have wanted. And it'll probably be something that can never be undone. A lot of people from both countries will probably get dragged in. If that happens, I won't be able to face Yuki in the next world. You stand a chance of success. Of course. I'll raise those chances as high as I can before I start. There's no time. Let's move right away. Right away? When exactly will you do it? Now, right? Alan! Alan! Yeah, my king! Yeah, I'm gonna do it right fucking now. Why the fuck wouldn't I do it right now? God, bow down. Colonel, welcome to Primavera. Oh, I see your boobs haven't changed at all. Huh? Hey, Colonel, you smell like the perfume of a woman I don't know. Colonel, that's so mean. You said you wouldn't hide anything from Meryl. You misunderstand. I can hide anything from you, Meryl. Really? Then tell me some funny secret stories from work again. Tell us your secret stories are always so interesting. I just love them. Oh, well, if you're asking for interesting secret stories today. Cell not thick enough to work. Shake my head. The first place that comes to mind as a location to hide Rose is a guest house for high U.S. military officials. That's actually a really good guess, but it's obviously not going to be that. In the Caleb era, she supposedly hid there when Captain Butler was keeping her safe. The guest house is practically a U.S. military base. Even a dog can't sneak in without a pass. From what I've investigated, that looks like a no-go. What do you mean? I tried asking some of the girls patronized by U.S. military people who visit Primavera, but couldn't pick up a hint of anything like that. There was a guest house for U.S. military high officials in C-23, which was once used to hide Rose. It was well equipped to hide nobles and completely isolated from the outside world. I would assume, if I was Zell here, my guess would first be with the U.S. military. Second guess is going to be far away, somewhere where even if she does escape, she can't get to Primavera very easily. Because I want her far away and isolated. Because just in case something breaks down, she can't actually do anything physically. That's very, very important. And then we'll have time to set up something to get her before she can say something. Rather than if she gets out here, she's already in the city and we're fucked. If I'm thinking of Richard's perspective, because all I care about is power right now. And Rose is the only thing that can take that power from me. It was under constant guard by a team of US MPs, and no safer hiding place existed in C-23. Inside it, exactly. Primavera had a closer relationship with occupying forces, so it seemed likely that such a place might have been offered, but from what Nina has been able to investigate, there's no trace of that. Madame Rose has been hiding there for a whole year. There would have been some sort of rumor. I haven't heard anything like that. Wouldn't they be keeping that top secret? That's impossible too. We've even got info on secret meetings between the Director General and the woman he's been cheating with. Based. Not the cheating part, but whatever. I can't imagine Madame Rose being a VIP guest for a year and never being a rumor about it. So it isn't the U.S. military guest house. In the Harbor District, there's a lot of hideouts villains used during the Kale Barrow. I wouldn't assume that. It has to be fully sustainable for a full year. We've been eliminating them one by one, but found no clues. I can't imagine they stuff someone like Madame Rose in a dark place like that for a whole year. Has to be somewhere nice and comfortable for a whole year. Yeah, and considering she was able to exchange letters, she's probably somewhere with a bit more access to culture. It wasn't a dirty hideout used by some villain, which means it can't be anywhere in City 23. I agree, she's probably being held in a hotel or somewhere similar, but it isn't one in City 23. If it was a City 23 hotel, the information network of Ladies of the Evening would have spotted it sooner or later. The only one who knows where she is are the consigliere, the grand boss, and Wayne. Wayne has been by Madame Rose's side this whole time, hasn't he? That's what we've heard. If Wayne has been tamed by the consigliere, just like Madame Merrill says, then I don't think it's possible for Wayne to be confining and observing Madame Rose all by himself. Yeah, they need several guards there. And not just by a day or two. It would be a whole year, so you must have a pretty large number of people. Where are all those people coming from? If only the consigliere and grand boss knew about this, they can't be coming from Primavera. And they aren't from the U.S. military either. Could be a family from another city. Even if the GDS and Bajong are out, it's possible they might be offered by a hideout by someone they're on a friendly terms with, like the Satomi Alliance in Chiba. After that, Madame Merrill has already contacted Amanda and Chiba to check. The answer is no, the Satomi Alliance knows nothing about Madame Rose's whereabouts. And if we're looking at the other possible groups that might have friendly relationships with Primavera, there's the Castiglione family and Orlando brothers. If the consigliere's rallying cry is to expel all foreigners, it's unlikely he'd leave Madame Rose in a foreigner's hands. Yeah, unlikely. Yeah, I don't think that's likely either. Are there any Japanese organizations besides the Satomi Alliance that Primavera might rely on? Japanese organizations in the countryside beside the Satomi Alliance. I've never heard of any. But it's just possible. What's just possible? It might be someone without a connection to Primavera, but with a personal connection to the consigliere or grand boss. Exactly. Now we're thinking, buddy. Because you need someone that has a personal vested interest in Richard being in power. That's what you'd have to think about in this instance. Because Primavera under Richard is just worse. Categorically worse. So it's not someone that's aligned with Primavera for the net benefits. Because they don't want to go to war with China. But if it's someone that directly benefits from Richard being in charge, that's a completely different dynamic. Can we investigate that? Can we? I can now. Easy. On the VIP floor of the casino, stout gentlemen smoked expensive cigars as they played cards and roulette. Because of the era, there are quite a few people who managed to make easy money. However, they weren't fools, so they didn't run wild where the poor laborers could see them. Because of that, they wanted to brighten their cloudy days as much as they pleased, in a place where only rich people could enter. Here it is, here it is, here it is! You can thank my excellent luck for drawing an ace right here. That's incredible, Chairman! Chairman, what would you like to bet? I'm in top form today. I can totally make it with this card. I'm all in. Aha! It's a huge challenge! Kia! Overall excitement after winning one time after another, the man pushed his mountain of chips forward. Dumb fuck. The card was an ace of spades. He stood a very good chance of winning. Never when you're on a run go all in. Because that run's gonna end the second you go all in. Every time. In front of him was this man who was praying for the next card to have a good number for him. The dealer, Charles, smoothly laid down a card. By now, Charles had further enhanced his genius-level dexterity, allowing him to manipulate cards at will. A dealer's job is more than just handing out cards. A dealer is an entertainer. He gives the customers a marvelous balance of victory and losses, creating a stimulating span of time where they can forget reality. In order to do that, a dealer must be able to control the customer's game itself at will, to say nothing of the cards themselves. Come on, come on, come on! Face card, come on! Your fortune's quite impressive today, Chairman. Oh, can you tell that sort of thing? Whoa, how can you tell? When you're in front of a customer overflowing with good fortune, you can see them dance. Dance? You can see the cards dance. Charles' smoothly flowing fingers placed the card in front of the customer. The simple act was done with a beautifully graceful action, as though the viewer was witnessing fine art. I can tell before you flip it. This card will symbolize your fortune tonight. Oh, I'm gonna turn it over. Here we go! Incredible, King of Spades. Ah, did you see that? Tonight I'm the King of Spades. Congratulations, a big victory, Chairman Yoshida. Charles pushed a massive pile of chips back to the customer, who couldn't stop laughing as though spring had come to in his life. Okay, then a toast. James, mind if I borrow him for a moment? He's the one who brought me victory. I'd like to buy him a drink. Your Honor, you honor us with your kind words, Charles. Go with him. Yes, boss. Okay, over here. Off to have another drink. Wah. And with that, cheers. Cheers. That's wonderful. I want my info. Oh, me? I've known Richard for a long, long time. I borrowed quite a lot of money of him. He charged me a ton of interest, so he must have made a mint off me. But Chairman, I imagine you've raked in far more than that with using these funds. Those funds. Chairman, that's incredible. Oh, man, do I feel excellent tonight. The consigliere used to be a moneylender, right? He made it big over and over again as the owner of a small business, and now he's a consigliere at Primavera. I'm sort of interested in the old days when he was still struggling. Right now, Richard's a huge boss in the criminal underworld, but believe it or not, he ran into a ton of trouble in the old days. I've known him for a long time after all. I know everything about Richard's past. Oh, cool. Do tell then. What is in his past? Cemetery? Shizuoka. Apparently an old business partner of the consigliere set up in Shizuoka. Shizuoka. Sure. And right now he's a big fish in the Shizuoka criminal organization. Now that smells. This information is huge. Could you investigate any further? We'd have to go there. That's, kind of far away. Of course, an honored customer coming this Saturday knows a lot about it. He's pretty fond of me. I'm sure he'll tell me. Oh, so I guess boy dealers do more than deal out cards. Of course, entertaining the guest is part of my job. My, what have you done, Charles E? Huh? What you mean? Why are you guys looking at me all creepy? I didn't fucking blow him. Christ. It's over here. There. Oh, we're looking at what's-his-face's death. fucking body. So, came back, Oliver. Oliver. Sorry I'm late. I'm back now. There wasn't a single bullet left in Oliver's gun. He fought bravely until the very last moment. I'm sure he wanted Wayne, or maybe Zell, to see him doing good. Both. The procession Oliver was guarding was completely wiped out, right? Yeah, they got massacred. But fortunately, the consigliere they got was a body double. If that was the real consigliere, it probably would have been worse than death for Oliver. Yeah. I guess that's the only bright spot in the end. It wasn't gonna happen if it was the normal consigliere, though. You're implying that the attack wasn't set up. Those brats are such a pain. Well, dang. Curiosity kills the cat. Oh, it's the Grand Boss and Maurice. Yeah, it's time to fucking kill those kids because they're asking around too much. What's wrong? Scheming again? Scheming. Fool, we're talking about protecting Primavera. We were just talking about what to do about some scheming brats. Oh. Some survivors of Wayne's gang, the brats seem to have sniffed out Madame Rose's location. Wayne's brats have good noses. We can't let our guards down. Even an anthill can collapse in an embankment. Are you worrying too much? There's no way kids could find Madame Rose. Do you know about the Wandering Dogs? Don't remember ever hearing a dumb name like them. You're such a fucking moron. I want to see one Keith fan. Show yourself. A special team Wayne built once out of brats with particularly keen noses. You weren't around at the time, so you probably don't know, but they've got quite a few big accomplishments to their names. In the end, the consigliere even let him attend the pasta gathering. In other words, even people like that were acknowledged by Richard. Keith's eyebrows twisted visibly and unhappily. I heard that in the end, they even made Madame Rose's unofficial personal guard at the consigliere's recommendation. Well, there was some trouble during the soy sauce war. They went back to square one after that. Maybe they were the ones straightening Richard's back then, not you. Strengthening. Maurice poked fun at Keith, knowing that he wanted Richard to hold him in higher regard than anybody else. What a fucking little baby. Christ. Sort of feels like unpleasant people are popping up all over the place lately. Yeah, I doubt we'll be getting any chummy with Leo either. Leo is our advisor. I won't let you look down on him. But he's definitely going to get in Richard's way. That's because Richard's a piece of shit. He wouldn't get in his way if Richard wasn't a piece of shit. Keith, let him talk. Before he gets in Richard's way, I'm going to end Leo Shishigami. Try, bitch. Try! At that instant, a heavy object nearby grazed Keith's eye and plunged into the wall. Wow, that was dangerous. You see your arms as terrifying as ever. A suited arm was sticking in from the darkness of the hallway. It was Alfred's arm, which had thrown a knife with a keenness sharper than its blade. Oh, Leo is my prey. If you're planning to snipe Leo, then I'll snipe you first. Yes. What's going on? I don't get it. If those wandering dogs are going to make a mess for my friend Richard, then I will clean them up. Okay, great. Brats like that aren't worth my time. I've got no interest in dealing with Brett either. Why does everyone around here piss me off so much? Because you're a fucking loser edge boy. Christ. Don't poke fun at him. The friend of my friend is my friend. I was just playing a little. I had a little listen to you listen to your talking. When I heard my friend was in trouble, I couldn't ignore it. I feel bad for him. But we'd better make our move before this starts getting messy. If we're gonna erase him, we've got to do it while Wayne is away. Do we really have to erase him? You said it yourself, an anthill can collapse an embankment. Okay, then I shall execute them. Sure we can leave it to you? Now this is impressive. We'll get to see the killer crazy Alfred at work again. I get it, Alfred. Take care of it before trouble starts, okay? Yes, Grand Boss. I was getting bored anyway. I'm a hitman. Hurting shops and getting their money isn't my real job. Do it quietly. Don't make too much of a scene. I will give the children sniffing around for Madame Rose a bye-bye present from me. Try it. He'll die too. Oh, gentlemen, or are you having some sort of meeting? Oh, my friend. We're just chatting, don't worry about it. Why are you dragging a punk like that around? Hey there, Maurice, like, totally. Collecting money. Those who laugh for $1 will cry for $1. Every bit of money counts. Richard, thank you very much, like, totally. With that, I doubt they'll be able to hold out a moment longer. If they overwhelm you with numbers, you must attack from a different dimension. Richard, thank you, like, totally. Stella is pleading with me. She wants their blood spilt on her grave. What the fuck? The time for revenge is near. We cannot have too much money. What the shit? We're just making shit up. Yeah, Stella wants to fucking rape you all. And take all your fucking money. What the shit? Richard, please. Richard fans have blown the fuck out. That John bitch had better watch out, like, totally. The happy friend games of yours will get wiped out by the single slip of paper from Richard, like, totally. Tequila held up an envelope of documents Richard had given him. Not fucking probably eviction papers. Fucking blow it up your ass. That was their trump card against the Dawn Shopping District. We'll shut you down if you don't pay for it. Then you won't get money! Dumb fucks. I don't care. Fucking make them.